Alula and its geological wonders, including the iconic Elephant Rock, provide the backdrop to the third edition of the Saudi Tour. Before the first of 5 stages, the 111 riders gathered for a spectacular opening ceremony on Sunday. 16 teams, including 7 from the World Tour and the Saudi Arabian national team. We have some top sprinters here, including Dylan Groenewegen, Pascal Ackermann and Kees Bol, who lines up with Astana for the very first time. John Degenkolb heads up a strong DSM team, while in the absence of the defending champion Maxime van Hils, last year's runner-up Santiago Buitrago will be hoping to go one better.
I had some really good memories to this race and also to the whole season. But first we make a really good start in Alula, Saudi. We start tomorrow. We are already 2 days here and we are really motivated to show our good legs. And I think everybody is in really good shape. We have a really strong team and we are motivated to make the sponsor proud.
Hi, I'm John. Nice to meet you. The place when we arrived here last night, we arrived in the dark, and this morning I opened my curtains in the hotel room. It was just amazing. I mean, to see all these rock formations, and today we passed alongside this like the Mirror building, and it is very, very special and hard to compare with anything else I've seen before, to be honest.
On paper, stage 1 is a sprint stage, a mainly flat run of 180.5 kilometres to K-Bar, but the wind could cause a bit of chaos. There are 2 intermediate active sprints that will count towards the blue jersey for the most active rider. There's also a bonus sprint 45 kilometres from the line with a handful of seconds available. The riders setting off from Al Ula International Airport this morning, but who would be taking flight in this opening stage? 6 men got into the breakaway, but heading into the final 60 kilometres, only 2 of them were still going. Marcus Hansen from the UNO-X Pro cycling team in yellow and red, and Peo Goicoechea in the orange of Euskaltel Euskadi. Their fellow escapees had been Aaron van den Becken, Alessandro Ayaki, Kosuke Takayama and Mohamed Nuraiman Modzarif, but they wouldn't see the front of the race again, chasing more in hope than expectation. Team Jayco Alula were patrolling the front of the peloton as they looked to set this one up for their man Dylan Groenewegen, winner of 2 stages last year. The Saudi Tour is very important for the team, given that Alula, where this race is based, has stepped up as their title sponsor in 2023. But the sprinters weren't necessarily going to have things all their own way. Pascal Ackermann of UAE Team Emirates struggling a little bit. And in truth, it was hard work for the whole peloton, with quite a stiff wind blowing and frequently changing direction. There was even a moment of panic for Groenewegen when he suffered 2 punctures. The stage favourite had to wait for the team car and then had to be chaperoned back to the peloton by his teammates. With just over 30 kilometres to go, Hansen went solo at the front. The 22-year-old Dane, who has stepped up from the development team this year, really enjoying his first day out as a professional. The chase was on then, with Jayco Alula starting to put the hammer down to bring him back. And bring him back they did with 13.5k remaining, but chapeau to that young man, definitely the most aggressive rider on the day. The sprinters now jostling for position on the road to K-Bar, but it was bad news for DSM as Degenkolb, a key lead-out man for Casper van Uden, was held up by a puncture. There was more late drama on the run-in with a crash inside the final 2 kilometres, but most of the big names managed to avoid it. Zdenek Stybar and Luka Mezgec setting things up very nicely for Groenewegen.
It's now slightly downhill. Mettges gets ready. Groenewegen going to leave it very, very late. Dylan Groenewegen strikes. Look at the speed of Dylan Groenewegen. There is absolutely no choice other than Dylan Groenewegen.
Groenewegen showing that he is the boss around these parts with a brilliant sprint after fine work from his team. The Dutchman adding to his 2 wins in Saudi Arabia last year and laying down an early marker. This is the 64th victory of his career.
With 20k it was still 2 minutes, but all the team was working really good, and we are really motivated to show also Alula and that we are really strong. And we had only 3 guys left in the final, but we're waiting for a good moment, and then we go, and I saw nobody anymore, so it was enough, I think.
Groenewegen winning on his first race day of the year for the first time since 2020. Serbian champion Dusan Rajovic was second ahead of Max Walscheid and Søren Varenskjold, with Bol 7th and Van Uden just outside the top 10. With the various bonus points available, Groenewegen leads the race by 4 seconds from Rajovic. Hansen is 4th ahead of his teammate Varenskjold after taking 3 seconds at the bonus sprint. Groenewegen also holds the red points jersey that he won last year with a 3-point lead over Rajovic. It was a good day for Hansen, who spent almost 170k out at the front. The 22-year-old Dane leads a Uno X123 at the top of the youth classification. He's also the most active rider, having picked up 8 points towards the blue jersey today. Goico Echea is 2 points back in second. Thanks for watching, and do join us again on Tuesday for another flat stage where Groenewegen will be hoping to double up.